Hey guys, I just wanted to kind of share how I handle my auto top off and my water changes. This is a very tight spot, so it's hard to get my phone in here to see everything, but I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can. So essentially what's happening is I have my RO water and my fresh salt water in two brute trash cans out in my garage, which is about 50 feet away. And the line runs underneath the house and it comes up through the crawl space to the shutoff. So that shutoff is just for kind of emergencies. This cuts any water coming from the garage to the tank. Next, the water comes up through this T, which goes through this RO line, and then it goes up to the solenoid and comes out the solenoid to a float switch that's on my sump that keeps up with the evaporation. So the other valve that's behind this one here, it's hard to see, it's a very cramped space. If I turn that valve, then I can pump fresh water or salt water, but in this case it would mainly be salt water for water changes. And then this valve here is for the wastewater. This again goes through the crawl space and out to the backyard. So what I do when I want to do a water change is I essentially just turn another valve just like this that's on my return, and I just shut that off so that no water is going back up to the tank, and I let all the water kind of run down into the sump, and it's pretty much the perfect amount. There's maybe a couple inches in the sump left over. Then I turn this valve here and pump water out of the sump, and once I pump out the water that I need, I turn the valve off, and then I can turn that valve that's behind this one back here, I can turn this on and pump the fresh salt water into the sump. Okay, so now we're in the garage, and I basically have two brute trash cans. This top one is the regular RO fresh water, and the bottom one is the fresh salt water. So you can see from the top valve that is open, that is the main line that's running to the tank. And then next to it you can see there's obviously an RO line filling up this RO trash can. And that very bottom one that is shut off, I'll point that out now. That is the one that's running to the saltwater bin, which is obviously it's shut right now because I'm not doing a water change. I just have it in this configuration to top off the tank. So now this is the view that is the saltwater bin. So you can kind of see there how this happens. The valve that's running towards the left is shut off. The valve that's going to the main manifold where I choose if I want to use salt water or fresh water to send to the tank. And so basically the water is just recirculating through this trash can. So if I want to do a water change, saltwater water change, then I just simply shut that valve off, shut the valve off that's going to the RO container, and turn that bottom valve on to send the salt water to the tank. So hopefully I explained everything clearly. I'm not the best speaker or the best teacher, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Maybe I can make a follow-up video or answer it in the comments. Thanks.